Hi, my name is Caron Gordon. As you already know, I am not a medical doctor. I'm an alternative medicine student, and today I'm going to be talking a little about dandruff, because as you see, my hair, we call it back home, we call it shiny bump. So I kind of like did that with it because I'm treating my scalp for dandruff. So a lot of people tend to have dandruff, dry scalp, or those flakes on the scalp, which is actually dead cells, right, on the skin of your scalp. So that's what the dandruff really is. It is dead cells. And I had a lot of them. It was quite flaky this morning before I applied the solution to my hair. So oftentimes when people have dandruff, it can be very embarrassing because the flakes sometimes get on your skin here, even in your face, and it will cause bumps, right? Sometimes it's in your ears, your neck, your shoulder, and yes, on your clothes. And of course, if you're wearing a black top and you have it really bad, it can be quite a bit embarrassing. It itches a lot because it irritates your skin. Sometimes will cause sore from scratching. It might be burning. Some people, it really itch a lot, especially when it's really dry and the dead cells are shedding. It's very irritating, okay? And it leaves the scalp sore and tingly. All right, so with the description, I'm sure most people know what I'm talking about, because one time or another, we tend to have issue with dandruff. But what I did, and I'd like to encourage you to do if you haven't already done so, or if you've not tried it, is the apple cider vinegar solution. And we use the apple cider vinegar because it's organic. So make sure when you're purchasing, you purchase the one with the mother, which is the little strings that you see in that one. It looks a little foggy. It's not clear. It's not a crystal clear liquid. When you purchase the organic apple cider vinegar with the mother, it always has that slimy kind of stringy content on the inside. So that's the one that you really want to buy. So let's talk a little about the apple cider vinegar, the benefits, before I tell you other herbs that you could use if you're having dry scalp, dead cells, and sometimes it just keeps getting more and more and thicker, so you really have to treat it and keep it under control, help to make sure that your scalp is healthy and clean. Of course, for me, I parted, as you see, divided my hair, and having done that, it's easier to spray the content over my scalp and massage it into my hair. All right, so you could have your spray bottle. You can get them at the dollar store, okay? So purchase a spray bottle, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and like a cup of water. So you may want 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar, and you dilute it. So you would use a cup of water if you don't want it to be too strong. Remember, the cells are dead due to bacteria and other funguses. Sometimes things happen in there. The good thing about the apple cider vinegar is that it has a lot of properties: antifungal properties, antibacterial, anti-hypertensive. So for persons with hypertension, you can tip a little in your water when you're drinking it. Anti-parasitic, so for those with stomach bugs, you can add to your water, and of course you can ingest that. It's antifungal, so for the funguses on the scalp, it's great. It's anti-inflammatory, and it's alkaline. And for persons with sometimes stomach irritation, you could mix the apple cider vinegar with a little lemon water, and you drink that daily. The lemon, the apple cider vinegar is alkaline, the lemon is acidic. They both neutralize each other, and sometimes a pinch of baking soda with that really helps to soothe the stomach. All right, we can always combine apple cider vinegar with baking soda. I mentioned that earlier, and that's great for yeast infection, overgrowth of candida. Yes, so it really helps to clean the inside or intestines. Great. All right, you can also add garlic to your apple cider vinegar, especially for treating the fungus. Of course, we're not talking about the scent right now, but we're talking about the results, you know, the results that we want. So you can also mix it with a little tea tree oil. Again, remember, you have to dilute it, and so it doesn't irritate your scalp, but it really gets to do the work that you want it to do. And you have, you know, your spray bottle, you spray it in your hair after parting it several parts, and massage the scalp, massage it in as much as possible. I'm talking to you now, but my hair is wet because I already applied the apple cider vinegar and diluted with water to my scalp, and of course onto my hair. Of course, it doesn't it will not damage the hair. It's great for natural hair, right? But it will also help to clean some of the buildup from your hair. Beautiful, right? It's also great for heavy metal detox. So if you're doing a detox for heavy metal, apple cider vinegar, you can drink a little in your water. It lowers high cholesterol. It also lowers blood sugar. So these are some of the very, very important things that we want to know about our apple cider vinegar that we just have in the cupboard, sometimes not even use it. Sometimes you can sprinkle it over your salad. That's another good way to have it in our diet, like using to sprinkle our salads and stuff. Now, if you take too much, like anything else, it will give you a diarrhea. It will give you a headache if you take too much. Why? Of course, if it's killing off and you take too much, and then you have a big die-off on the inside from toxins and bacterias, you're going to really have a headache or stomach ache. So be careful and be moderate. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how good something is, you have to be moderate. Pear is good, you get your potassium. But if you eat too much pear in one day, I can promise you're going to go to the bathroom. Same with your vitamin C's. If you take more than you need, you're going to go to the bathroom. It's going to cause diarrhea. Same with your magnesium. So the point is, everything is good in moderation. So we have to understand that. So you want your organic apple cider vinegar, and then you want to be parting your scalp. I see my scalp look a lot cleaner. I don't know if you can see it, how clearly, since I've applied it to my scalp and been massaging it in. Now, I don't want to be too long, but here are some of the herbs that you can supplement on, getting it in my scalp some more to make sure it's clean and not flaky at the end of it. And you keep it in for like 15 minutes and then you wash it out. Now, some of the herbs that you could use is stinging nettle, of course, your coconut oil. And I have my coconut oil here with me because once I'm done rinsing this out of my hair, I'm going to use the coconut oil to I'm going to use the coconut oil on my scalp for my oils in my hair, and I don't apply too much oil either. Okay, all right, so so you can use the coconut oil, the tea tree oil, the shiitake mushroom is a kind of mushroom, so that's also great for your scalp, and for the dead cells that sheds, and rosemary. So some of us are familiar already with the rosemary tea. That is great for us. So that's it for today on keeping your scalp clean and pretty. You can just apply that, keep your little spray bottle and keep applying the apple cider vinegar to your scalp to get rid of those dead cells. It kills the bacteria or any kind of fungal growth on your scalp. So if you've not been doing this before, or you've not been trying it, try it and tell me how it works for you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll tell you about the results of this as soon as I wash it, and I'll look at it in another few days and see what it looks like and how long it takes to build back up after this treatment. So I'm sure I'll have great news for you. Okay, have a wonderful day.